fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air.
Okay.
Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air.
All right.
Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air.
Okay.
Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Where to my face? Today is the beginning of the end and the start of a new beginning. Time has come to redefine yourself and let go of the demons in your head that have held you in captivity for so long. It's time to flip the page and prove them wrong. It's time for rebirth. Yeah, time's up to say goodbye to all the haters, doubters, and non-believers trying to bring you down. In the blink of an eye, you'll realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will feel free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you are the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Woo! That was a terrible woo. Terrible. Oh. What is going on? Will it even go down? Does not look like it. What's up with that? Uh-oh. Well, I'll just turn it down manually, and then I'll probably have to go in and maybe I don't want to do that because something's disconnected on L Stream Deck, and I'm afraid if I do that, well, let's try it. Let's do that. Let's take a chance. Let's be risky. Quit the Stream Deck. Start it back up. All right. Music up. Music down. There we go. All right. Now, let's see if my vMix connections are still running. Yes. Thank goodness. Welcome. It's Tuesday. I am Grimskull. I am the super awesome pixel pushing samurai. What's going on, Hans? It was a pretty good day up until about a couple hours ago. And apparently Redacted once again has been suspended. We got a channel strike for a video that says it contains hate speech. Yeah. No one can really define hate speech, but we're Redacted is kind of a news show. And we talk about issues, especially current issues. And if you can't talk about current issues, how do you solve anything? How do you get anything done? Muzak, yes, Muzak. That's Muzak is going. But really, is my mic going? That's the big question. I also want to try something. I'm going to try something here. I've got a new piece of equipment in to test a mic out with. So I'm going to mute. Going to mute my main mic, and then I'm going to be switching to the Rode Wireless Go. So I'm going to mute this, and then I'll turn on my Wireless Go. Check, 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 check. Sound good. I'm not hitting. It doesn't look like I'm peaking or anything. You can hear everything in the background. The problem with running this this mic right now is it's going through the mixer, which also my PC sound goes through. Of my production PC. So any filters I put on it will affect the PC audio of everything else. But let's go ahead and add some things. You just finished competing or completing my Rumble. You're a member of Rumble, the video platform. Okay, default preset. If we go to voice podcast, hopefully yeah, that does a good job of cutting out some background noise. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, good. I don't need any delay or modulation. I would like some EQ though, so I'm gonna, let's see how this EQ works. Low pass. Wow. Ooh, no. Low shelf. high shelf, I don't know, band, that doesn't seem to do anything. Low pat, wow. High pass, that doesn't do anything either. All pass, I don't know what that does. Notch, I'm not sure what that does either. Band pat, wow. That does. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. We're trying out our wireless digital or a Rode Wireless Go, which I know the Go, they've got a wireless Go 2 out, but I bought this before I realized it, and I bought it from David, and I bought it so I could use it for VR. So I'm going to get this out of the way for the moment. So I got this for VR so that I could, you know, if I need to get up, I can, well, you know, walk around the room. I can walk around the room and everybody can still hear me. Sit in the back room, everybody can hear me good, right? Still hear me? Good, yeah. So that's what that's for. But it was not, the volume was not very good, so another Ryan, our friend from Barbados, can't hear you, need to switch mics. So you can't hear this at all. Okay. How about now? Still nothing. Okay. Yeah, everything's on over there. It would probably help if in the wavelength I clicked it to go to the stream. Yeah. Okay. All right. Noise canceling is on now. I'm trying to find a good like this is bandpass. I want to find a good equalizer setting. Voice is very low. Are you sure? Are you positive? I've got my gain turned up. My gain turned up. My compression. I mean, I don't know what it is with this mic. It's probably why David wanted to get rid of it. Okay, now I'm peaking. Got it. What I need to be facing, instead of talking like this, I need to be facing, yeah. That's probably what it is. Let me turn off the noise canceling, the EQ, all that stuff. Okay. So, okay, I probably need to get I should probably just get a headset mic instead. I don't know. So far, this has not been doing a good job of what I wanted to do. Yeah. And I don't know how to change that. There is, however, a plug to where you can plug, lapel mics into it. So maybe that's just something I'll have to look into. But I'm trying to figure out, a way to make my voice sound a little better with this mic. See if we can get that nice radio, that radio kind of radio. The radio sound that feels like it may be too muddy, maybe too deep. Let's see. Maybe we need to go this way a little. The frequency. I don't like this EQ here. So let's take that out of the equation. Delete, yes. Okay. We may have a few other things to try. Yeah, it is. It's a pain in the ass. For sure. I don't know. I don't know if that, the Soviet, American, British. I'm looking at these EQs, and I think they're mainly for guitar. Maybe. Smile, two-bus. Doesn't sound like it's taking effect, though. At least on my end. Testing, nope. Check, check. I don't know. All right, that's not doing anything, so we're gonna dump you. Red EQ. Oh, sorry. Doesn't really have any presets. Let's see, when I turn this knob, nothing is happening. When I turn this, nope, there. That kind of did a little bit. Now I sound like I'm on radio, right? I'm on the radio. Whoa. I'm on the radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa. Radio, radio. Then there's a little bit of a gain. Turn the low pass, it doesn't do much. That high pass is what really brings it up. And the low shelf, maybe if I turn some gain, there we go. The low shelf, if I turn that up, it does a little. My nose, sorry. It's a good song. I'm trying to remember who was the band that sang that. I can't remember. It's on the tip of my tongue, though. Let's see. Check. I mean, I sound a little better, but I'm a little too low, maybe. Low shelf, low mid. If I turn that up a bit, and then I don't know what this. You can't see what I'm doing, but Wall of Voodoo, yes. Yes, Joe. All right, hold on a second. I'm going to be right back. Let me mute real quick. And I'm just going to run over here to blow my nose. I don't think any of that came across. Anyway. So red EQ let me do a little bit. Can I put some high back into it? Just a little. My girlfriend's being funny. If for those who may not know, I think let me turn myself off here because that's very. I don't know how you people can stand to listen to me. I'm going in and out. I need to sit in front of the camera the way I'm supposed to. I don't know how you people listen to me. Yeah. My girlfriend, sent me a thing about the butt hurt report. Because current event for those who are not aware, Redacted got a strike, another strike, a second strike for doing journalism. So, you journalists out there, you can't call people, you cannot call Nazis Nazis, apparently. Because they were suspended for hate speech for a video we did about Ukraine and a particular faction of the military who are known as ultra-white right-wing nationalists. Which, you know, over here they're called Nazis. Apparently the only Nazis you can't call Nazis are actual Nazis, but you can call anybody on YouTube a Nazi you want if they are to the right of Joe Lieberman. And if you don't know who Joe Lieberman is, he was a senator who happened to be Jewish. He's liberal, but he's more of a centrist. And he was a guy that everybody got along with, the left and the right, Republicans and Democrats. But, to me, he was kind of one of those good middle of the road. Right. Yeah, that's the information ministry's taking effect, which is a joke. That's a joke. Sorry, I'm getting political. I don't mean to get political. I apologize. I do. That is not what my show's about. So, just letting you know that's breaking news is, journalists can't be journalists, is basically what it is. So, but we'll be on Rumble tomorrow. But yeah, I wanted to mess with this microphone, but I think I will switch back to my other microphone. So give me a minute. I don't think that was quite a minute, but does that sound better? I'm sure it does. This microphone sounds way better. I'm just turning that other one off for now. Forever more now. I'm glad to see you guys back, Joe. It was good to jump in there and see Ra and you, and I made sure to subscribe to your YouTube. and got you a little closer to 100. I think at least up to 78. I believe. Oh yeah, I hear you. Huh. Yeah, there's a BU network social media platform. They only have 11 subscribers. Let's see, where are you? Where are you? Where is BU in this crazy yeah, Boston University. Yeah, that makes sense. Did you guys didn't you already have a YouTube channel though, right? You already have I mean, it was already there. You just weren't streaming on it. Where were you? I'm so lost. Because I'll need to add you to the friends of the channel. Wait, there it is. BU Network. As in BU Network altogether. Got it. Ooh, you haven't subscribed yet. 78. Yeah, you're up to 78 subscribers. So if those of you in the chat who are not yet subscribers over at Dr. Energy's site, head over there and give him a sub. Help him get to 100. Not just help him get to 100. It's good content. If you need help with your public speaking, if you're like me and you mangle your syllables, and do terribly awkward pauses, I mean, when this pause gets awkward. Thank you, John. I think the pause is nice and awkward there. You know, if you need help with your uhs and ahs and and you know, there we go, 79, and then we just got 20 more to go. So, John, I did purchase today virtual sound card and VIA right before the show. I have not set it up yet. In fact, I may quit early just so I could start tinkering with it. I did set up a Wi-Fi router here in the office. This thing right here, this headset, is a wireless. You can do both wired and wireless. I have a link cable that does not seem to work very well, but it seems like the wireless capability on this VR headset, along with virtual desktop, which is an app that lets you link to your computer either through the AirLink or through a cable. The wireless works way better. And I improved it by getting a dedicated 5G wireless computer. Now, this has nothing to do with the internet. You know, the simple fact of it is to link wirelessly to the network and to the computer. Did you hear that? That's I hit my son of a, you know. YouTube, they're just a bunch of fucking, well, let's say I missed it. I'm not very good at censoring. YouTube is just a bunch of mother. Should probably install that for the show. Just saying. But I installed a wireless router, so got that going. My mic needs a little work, so we'll work on that. But the title of the show is today. The title of the stream was the to-do list. And if you have watched any of my work streams, I've got this to-do list here, which is currently hooked up to Of course not. I don't think you're that type of show that would have problems with YouTube. Yeah, apparently I spelled that wrong. Let's fix that. We can fix that. My dad has an awesome set of tools. It's a TV repairman. Kevin. Michael Reed. Oh, yeah. I haven't had, utilizing YouTube, I've never really had issues. You know, just the mechanics of it. I don't really have issues with YouTube with my content either, because, you know, I don't do weird content, or, you know, I don't think it's a case of playing the game by the rules. It's a case of, as long as your thinking is in line with theirs and what they feel you should be saying, then you're fine. In this case, like I said, you can call certain people names. Well, yeah, I'm just saying you can call people names as long as you're calling the right people names. And get away with it. Well, you know. What's up, David? So the way I do this to-do list really is this the check mark. The check mark is a glyph I have in my I guess I could show that, right? I could show that. Here. Do this. We'll do it this way. Dang it. My fat head is blocking it. So this is my to-do list. Which I edited yesterday, the EFM update. And I checked it off. So I've got a copy of it over on one column, so I could just, copy it and then paste it next to that. But what I learned, which you guys already may know, is that you can use the title designer will allow you to hide and unhide elements in your title. And I did not know that. And well, I figured it probably could be done. I just didn't know how. So I found the video where they talk about how that's done. And that was one of the things I wanted to try to do is bring up my this to-do list. Right in my title designer. I have these bullets that can be turned on and off. So what I want to do is add a layer. And then in that layer, I'm going to add this this check off line and move my layer. I gotta unlock it first. I'm gonna move my layer. I want to move my check off there, and I think what I can do is then I copy, copy, paste. I'm just going to kind of eyeball this stuff. I'm not going to sit here and do like a really good job at it. Of course. So now I've got my check marks. I guess I could let's make sure, are they in a particular row? Let's see. Move that down to the bottom. Where's the first one? There's the first one. Move that up to the top. I think I can move it up to the top. 2, 3, 4. So 3, 4, 5. I can rename first I have to be over here. Check 1. I'm gonna check 2. Check 3. Check 4. Check 5. What's happening, Alex? Well, John, I can't remember. David or Alex can tell you. There's a specific not law, but it's like FCC reg or code or something that protects that kind of, hey, what's up information man, so that protects us, YouTube and other platforms. And it was kind of the agreement, that that they are under the protection of this kind of regulation, that they can't be held liable for content. But people like MTG want to repeal that protection. I don't know who MTG is. I may, if you say the name, I might know. Yeah, Section 230, but that's what we're talking about, removing that Elon bought. Yeah. Oh, got it. So yeah, I'm not a fan of her anyway, so I wouldn't even know what MTG stood for. She's a politician. I don't like politicians. Look, and look, I don't know. I guess it's really hard to explain the perspective. Is that day after day you see folks from certain perspectives, from certain on certain places along the political spectrum, be able to do exactly what, the other side of the political spectrum gets accused of doing. Whether they are or not is not the question. It's that YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, they slant in a certain direction. And if you don't follow in lockstep with those trains of thought, you get dinged. Well, debate is debate. I mean, usually people will win if they have facts on their side, but debate is debate. But, just because some facts, people don't like some facts, they want to say it's, misinformation. I didn't say anything about alternative facts. I just said that debate is debate. And there are people who will literally deny facts on both sides, John. They will deny facts on both sides, right? That doesn't mean you sit there and shut everybody down. Yeah, I agree with Alex. It's like, the opinion these days passes as news, and too many journalists, um, too many journalists pass off their opinions as, fact. But really, and I don't want John to feel like he's being ganged up on. Really, it's my standpoint is basically it's like you can't silence one side just because you don't necessarily agree with their points of view, especially if they're not kind of being, promoting, direct violence towards people. And then on the other hand, let other people who do that same thing, off the hook. You also have evidence disseminated by American propaganda. You also have evidence disseminated by news media propaganda. And really it's the point for me I'm trying to make is you can't let you have to let all points of view be seen. So you can gather your own evidence, use your critical thinking skills, and when you shut down voices just because you don't like what they have to say, for us in America that's just not right. I mean, the left used to believe that. True. Everybody has biases. Again, the point is to have open conversations about things, not just tell people what to think. You know, I mean, being in law enforcement, I mean, you can gather facts, you know, and evidence, and then on down the line, those facts and evidence may change. You know, those facts may change in light of new evidence. Like I said, I really need to get the Grim View channel going for this sort of thing. I'm going to get back to my working here with the vMix to-do list. All right, so here we go. Got my checks and my strikeouts here. And let me save this. That should overwrite that. Let me reload that title. If I can find it. Do list. Reload. There we go. Let me make this half screen so it's filling up the whole screen. All right, so I want to go into my shortcuts. And I'm going to add function, and the function is in the title, and we could set image visible as a toggle. We can go to the title that we want to do that in, which is the to-do lower third, to-do list. Oh, well, one thing I got to do first is in GT Title Designer, I've got to let's see, I got to go back to GT Title Designer and oops, I keep pressing the wrong thing. Select all of these. The checks. Check, please. We want to show visible toggle on that. Again, I want to file and save. I think I want to do that with my bullets too. You guys go on without me. Just go on without me. I'll be over here. Later, David. I cannot wait for you to get to the doctor. The newer version. Yeah. We can tell. Joseph, how are you, sir? David has become the meme king. Let me save this. Save. Later. He is the calming influence. Say it, Joseph. Say. Many thanks. And goodbye. But don't really leave. Don't leave. Just say many thanks, because that's always it's like that you know. It was definitely Philip. Definitely Philip. All right, so I want to go back to my shortcuts. My nose. Add. We're going to add. And for now, we're just going to use a Stream Deck button, unless you have a truck. Damn it, my nose is running. I might not last too much longer because I'm going to sit here and be going, and that will be quite freaking annoying. All right, I'm going to use that Stream Deck key. We're going to do the function of title and go in and set. We're going to do set image visible. And it is my to-do list. And we're going to say check one source. And hit OK. There we go. See, now that turns it on and off. But what I'd like to do also is turn that bullet off, but it seems it didn't take my my GT title designer did not take. First off, I want to turn all of these off. And then I want to select all of these and make sure that my data says show visible toggle on those. Let's go in and make sure to save. I think I need to go in and whatchamacallit. Reload the title. There we go. So the problem is I may need to set up like 5 buttons for this, but I think there's probably, and Kevin Michael Reed, if he were here, could probably tell me a better way to do this. Right now I've got it to where it doesn't. I love doing it. Let's go to another camera where it looks more prettier. There we go. So I can turn that off. So let me get rid of that check mark that's there. Right? So let me go back into those shortcuts. I want to do something else that I need to, with that same button. I'm going to clone it. those. I'm gonna clone it because I want to use that same button, and then we're going to. It's not showing me my sources there. Why not? Why is it not showing me my other set image visible sources? It's showing me like the squirrel source and the background image source. That's not what I want. Hidden. Okay. Joe. Show. One more. It says show. That's weird. Great comment. Yeah. Damn nose. File, save. Go back and reload. Hit OK. Let's hit OK. Reload. All right. All right, it did something to where it's not doing what I want. So let me go back to the shortcut. Edit. Don't know why. It's only showing. It is not showing the, maybe if I do a brand new. So I'm going to remove one of those, and then I'm going to add. Set visible. Hide to do. And it's still not showing those. That something is something is going on. Something is not working like it should. My nose keeps going. I'm going to have to jump off my nose. I'm going to have to jump off my nose. Set image visible. That's all locked. Save. File. See you, Joe. Alrighty. Let me say okay. I'm gonna open up GT title design. Something's going on with that to where it's not letting me. I mean, that works. That's working like it should. I'm GT title designer. I'm going to file, open the to-do list. Okay, let's even these are out of order. All right, so I'm going to select that one, go to data, show visible trigger toggle. Save. Go back to vMix, reload. So that's turned off, which it should not be. Go back here, turn that on. Where did check one go? Check one got moved. Check one, show visible toggle. We're good. File. Save. Reload. Now it's not working. Now it's not working. I'll go check my shortcut. I'm gonna edit it. Just double check that's right one. Set visible, edit to-do list, check source 3. We don't want check source 3, we want check source 1. Okay. Okay. It shouldn't be this hard. There's a set image. Go back to the set image visible. Yeah, it's basically it's like, you know, I'm just trying to find a different way instead of having to go back to my instead of having to go to like this sheet every time. I just want to be able, like, at the start of the show, go in and just, you know, set my to-do list, you know, put it, enter my list, but then change the bullets to the check mark on each one when I'm done. Now, there's a tutorial that I had watched that, you know, if you have two separate graphics, you can turn them off and on, you know, graphics off and on through by setting this switch in the title designer. Like for check 1, can't see it because I've got it turned off, but yes, and that's the one I saw. That's the one I watched, you know, most of it. I didn't watch all of it. It's the show visible toggle, which I've selected check 1. I've got it turned off. And I've got my ellipse. Right? So both of those have the show toggle. And just for the, you know, shits and giggles, I'm going to go in and turn all of the others off to make sure. Let me check the layer too. Well, this is the first time I'm trying to mess with it, so I have not, you know. So my other ellipse, we're going to turn those off. No, or uncheck the show visible. And I'm going to go down and make sure that everything else, nothing else has show visible checked. Show visible toggle, that is. You know, the header, the squirrel, all of that is locked down. The only two is, so I'm going to save. I don't know. I'm going to reload that. All right. So it's showing, which it should not be. Right? It should not be. So let's go back to I've got it check show, but it's turned off. So it shouldn't be showing. So maybe if I check hidden. Save. Reload. So it's hidden. And now it's, did I accidentally drag it down? Why is it now doing the second one? Why is it now doing the second one? All right. I'm looking at the second one. Hidden is not, nothing is so I'm going to undo hidden. I'm then going to go back and save. We are going to reload. All right. So I reloaded it and it, it's not showing. So there, that's working as intended, right? With one button press, I can show my check mark and strike out, which is really thick. And, I'm already not liking that. But at the same time, we want to hide that bullet. So I'm going to go into my shortcut. I'm going to add. I'm going to use that same button. The function is set visible or title, set image visible. And we want to-do list. And look, it's not showing me the ellipses. Why? Why? But they're not showing up. See, the ellipses that I want to do are not showing up. Hold on 1 second. Let's go. Background image, I think we can go hidden, right? If we do background image, hidden. Squirrel, hidden, file, save. Reload. I'll pull my title editor up, go to images. Okay, so at least those are hidden. Those two images are hidden now. Now let's go look at that shortcut. It's probably right in front of your. No, it's just not reading. Yeah. Let me go. We can go back and look at what you were saying. Shortcuts. Edit. Toggle image visibility in title. Selected index or selected value can be used to select image. What's up? So I don't see any reason All right. So here's the deal. Because text images, and I'm looking for them in images, those ellipses are shapes, and they're not counted, I guess, as images. So I clicked on the color, and there they are. So let's go back to the shortcut. No, it was changing visibility too. Watch. Right click, title editor. I go to color. The eye icon is there, and watch this top one. I can make it visible, and that's what I want to happen. Now I can change the color if I wanted to, right? But I don't. So I'm going to go to what I want to do is see if there is set visible on like color or shape or something. If it's new to you, it's way new to me, right? And hey, so we've learned something. Let's see. I mean, we've got set color, we've got set image, we've got set text color. So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. You know, is it going to be a different function? But it just does not look like, I mean, I think it's just image. So I would probably have to go in and substitute those bullets with an actual image of a circle. Because I don't see anything. I mean, you could set the color. You can set text visible. But I don't think that'll work. But that's something they should probably add. It's like set element. They should make it based on elements, you know, on everything, right? But I guess maybe, you know, there's some coding that would have to be done. So Let's just do it, shall we? Let's just do it. My lower tummy is rumbling. I might have to abandon ship. You know what I mean? It was probably them buffalo wings I ate this for lunch. File new. We're just going to make this a 200 by 200. Get rid of all the shortcut stuff here so I can actually see what's going on. Let's get rid of the to-do list. I am going to go to my live assets and I'm going to grab the skull from my logo. We're going to use that as a bullet. It just makes sense. Bear with me. And since it's a pink actually, yeah, let's just, yeah. Now we're going to kind of go in here. We're going to make this as big as we can in here. And I'm actually going to get rid of the background so it's on a transparent background. I'm going to put a mask on that. I'm going to grab my brush, set it to black, make sure it's hardened, and I'm going to just kind of erase the things I don't want. I can then get in here really tight and just erase all that around the mouth. There's a little chunk there. And we're just going to do that, and then erase all that. Boom. And I'm just going to use my selection tool here. Oops. Okay. Do that, and then boom. So now we have this nice skull there. I'm going to go to my layer. Actually, I'm going to go to edit, and then no, image. That's what, image trim. That's where it's at. And what we did is we just tightened that in the borders in so that it's just, we don't have a lot of space around the outside. Control S, Control Shift S. We're going to turn it into a transparent PNG and call it Grim Bullet. I'm going to save that over to my vMix, shows, titles, and just save it there. Now I know where it's at. Let's go back over to my GT title designer. And we are going to click on the bullets I'm just going to go in here and delete these. And with the bullets layer selected, we're then going to click on the image tab and hit Grim Bullet. It may pull it in bigger than I really want to. Let me open up this layer a bit. And it is really big. So let's zoom in and then move over so we can kind of play with it better. Kind of gonna move this layer out a bit so that I have room to play. I wish there was a way to hide. I'm sure there is, right? Hide these labels and stuff. Maybe not. Doc. We can go just a little smaller. And we're just going to move that. Oop. CV. CV. Move that down under there, and I'm going to just click on image 2. Yeah, is there no way to make it go faster? There is not. That sucks. Click on the layer. Do the arduous task of making it go into place. CV, page 4. One more to go. Page 5. And here we go. Go 4, 5. All right. Oh, I'm hearing it. Oh, all right. A few more minutes. I think we're almost done. So we want to go back in. I'm going to choose image 1 there. We're going to go back up to data or data, however you want to say it. Show visible. Let's save. We'll go back out here. Reload, right? In the editor, put our images. Now we got our images there. So, and we have our eye there. Let's pull up our list. There There we go. We can now. And so that's what we want it to look like, right? We'll go back to our shortcuts. Edit. Image 1 source. So, looky there. That's what we wanted to do. So, what did we learn? That if you use shapes, it does not count as an image. It may somehow, maybe there's some setting somewhere in there before, in there somewhere, but so now I got to set up 5 buttons to be able to do this. Or I mean, I'm sure there's some other way to do it. Anyway, all right. It's 9:53. My innards are really, they're telling me I need to get off the stream like now. So I apologize for that. Yes, we could do some conditional, and we'll try that later. But I got it to do at least what I wanted it to be able to do for now. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate you guys, everybody. Thanks for your support. I will be doing a work stream tomorrow where maybe I'll keep investigating this. And then I'll be back Thursday. But until then, good night. Have a good evening. Enjoy your day tomorrow. And we will catch you somewhere. I'll be on Rumble tomorrow, I guess, with the crew. So, all right, folks. Good night and peace.